Hi, I'm Rory Mackay, sales engineer with Act Zero, and I'm going to show you how you can use our customer portal to assess and track your progress with the recently released Ransomware Task Force's Blueprint for Ransomware Defense. In collaboration with the RTF, we helped address a need in the cybersecurity community that they identified, and it was to develop a clear, actionable framework for ransomware mitigation, response, and recovery. Now, keep in mind, the goal here is to examine certain details like knowing your environment, account and access management, and data recovery and incident response, to name a few. In addition to this, one of our primary concerns was to demystify the compliance behind it and make it a manageable, actionable outcome that you can provide for within your IT organization. When we log into the customer portal, we find ourselves at the dashboard. Expanding the menu at the top left by clicking on the three lines here will allow us to select the maturity model assessment. There's quite a few different controls, and clicking on the filter, of course, you could sort through the framework. Now, because we're focusing on the blueprint for ransomware, I'm going to go down to the service and click here, and after applying the filter, you can quickly see it's now down to 40 controls. If you click on the actual control, you can read through the description. Also, take a look at the audit guidance for more information. Now, be sure to update your notes, and then of course, you can track your progress and move along as you complete the requirements. You may still be thinking, well, this is great, but where do I start? And one of the ways to do it is you could just go in the order of the CIS number, right? And just try and complete all the controls that way. Now, you could also go up to the top and apply some additional filtering. Perhaps you want to handle all of the easy ones first. Get those out of the way. You may also be wondering how to do these things. Well, fear not, Act Zero can help you with that. Or you may prefer to handle it as a solo mission. It's important to remember, though, even a partial control completion is always better than doing nothing at all. For instance, if you have to track asset inventory on a spreadsheet because you don't have an IMS, that is acceptable, for now. For things like response and recovery, we have an IR template. It's located in the reports section. For training, we have an AUP template. And for other controls, there are links to tools and resources in a blueprint document itself. Now, the majority of the information that you will need is right here. Now, it's also worth mentioning that another part of our primary concerns is not only helping you with understanding compliance and what is required, but also empowering you to be able to have a conversation in which you can answer questions like, what is the progress on the ransomware defense blueprint? Well, it's 40%, right? Or do we have a process for revoking access to enterprise assets? And this is through disabling accounts immediately upon termination, rights revocation, or role change of a user. And this is simply because disabling accounts instead of deleting accounts helps to preserve audit trails. Compliance is definitely a difficult beast to tame, and with our help, you'll find yourself on the right side of compliance, on the right side of protection, and setting up a solid defense against ransomware. For more information regarding the blueprint for ransomware defense, please click on the link below, and thank you for watching. I am Rory Mackay, sales engineer for Act Zero, signing off. Stay vigilant, stay safe.